Glorious music in the background. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very special. I say very special. It's just the Netherlands and the Belgian lands against the Poland lands. Got it, box. Poland, Netherlands, and Belgium. Clearly, that's how it's pronounced. Anyways, hello everybody, this is an 18 versus 18 match. The crown is happening, ladies and gentlemen and kids and everybody else. We are gonna see the lovely people from Belgium, from the Netherlands, against the people from Poland here. With the German caster speaking in English. We're gonna be getting all the languages here and things tonight. Now, mind you, they should start in 2 minutes. The problem is there's a lot of trolly people in the Belgium-Netherlands group, so I don't know if they have the thing yet. Let me just do one little check here. Let me just do a little count of the Polish force here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15/16 people at the moment. That is not enough. Maybe the Polish are gonna bring in less people today. Who knows at this point? And we have people already asking for new rules and if they can do these rules and that rules. Ah, lovely. Let me just go on that page. There we go. No, it's not time yet. No. Don't do the countdown. Also give me the music back because I really like that music. There we go. Let me just check the everything, because I did have to do a little change at the very start. Sorry about that one. Just checking that everything is working, that we have volume. There we go, that's better. Is there volume now here? Just check. Yeah, sorry about that. Not normally I do that now before the stream, but there were some changes and late shenanigans. Alright. Let me just do a little blip. Zoom out. I know. Actually, we just do a little thing here for a second. I don't know if I can show everything they have on the thing here. Let me just check. You know, they might be talking tactics in their local chat, or the local chat, in the team chat. So I'm just checking on that one. Looks good though. Okay. Don't have the info yet when we're gonna start. That's a fun one. But normally the start would be right now, so I guess we're just gonna buy some time in that case. In that case, have you seen that lovely death brief today? Just gonna buy some time. But no, the death brief seemed alright to me. I know not everybody was happy, but I find the idea that we finally get the tutorial thing, the practice range, where you can also drive and things. I think that's a nice little thing. Is it gonna rescue the game? Nah. Is it a nice little addition that we should have gotten ages ago? Yeah, absolutely. And I have one little question. For the people in the chat and the people on the bot. Has the grenade bug been fixed, really or not? Because I heard some people had it already and some others didn't. So I don't know 100% if it's there or not. Yada. Would be nice to know if anybody can spread some wisdom there. And of course, the other thing, they did do the speed change. How is the speed change so far? That would also be the thing I would love to know about. Because I have not had the time to really play much, so yeah. Alright. Let me just check on them. Yeah, I'd love to know that one too. Let me just do the countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. All the little checks. Give me a few seconds. Just check some things. Alpec, why are you not showing your face? Ah, it's late. You don't need to see my face. You don't have the ego for that. That's all working. Lovely. Okay. Good. Okay. Sorry, I had to change or check some things. But I think we're just gonna go on this lovely page. Just so we can check again that everything is working now, that everything is lovely. And you're wondering what is the point today? Well, it will be in a moment. Rue de la Gare. Rue de la Gare. Probably Lapidu's gonna punch me. Rue de la Gare or something. I can't speak the Frenches. I can't speak it. I'm sorry. But we're gonna see the lovely fight here of our friends from Belgium / the Netherlands against our friends from the Polish areas here. There we go. And for the first one, we're gonna be on the side of, well, the allied side, Belgium and Netherlands. Second round, because there's gonna be a match after this. Alberg, what do you mean there's 2 matches? And what is the time? Yeah, what time? Fucking hell. Son of a gun. I like it when people can't be bothered to write the time. Oh my god. But yeah, the match afterwards is gonna be on Remagen. We're gonna fight on the Ludendorff Bridge. That's gonna be a lovely one. Well, I guess I'm not gonna get a single fucking answer here. Let me just message the team heads directly then. Any intel on starting time? Since I'm not getting any info in-game. Go. Lovely. People request quacks. Really? You know. Let me just check the quacks. Let me just, because we have some extra time, let me just check this for a second. There we go. Okay, so we have 4 minutes. Jesus Christ. Okay. 4 minutes. 4 minutes? 4 minutes. Okay. Let me just check on these things with the blurb so you get your quacks and things. Sure. 1 sec. There we go. Let me just check these. I wish the blurb would do something so we don't have to manually click each time when we need to activate and activate them. Because it's a lot of bothering clicking that needs to be done. That clock. There we go. Yeah, the rest disable. There we go. Save. Buttons. And resume. There we go. Quacks unlocked. There we go. Lovely. Do a little check on me. Oh, it's a little check just to be sure. There we go. Just a bit. Alright. The time has come, everybody. Finally, we're gonna have the fun this year. Finally, it's gonna happen. Finally, in 3 minutes, I know. We're gonna have the freaking match here. And again, the first one is gonna be Saint-Marie-de-Mont, and the second one is gonna be on Remagen, on the actual bridge. So, yeah, for that second one, fingers crossed that we get the middle area at the very first flip. But if not, you at least get all the hype, the pre-hype, before the actual cool thing happens. Because I'm really looking forward to that Ludendorff Bridge. Because I don't think I have done an 18 versus 18 on that area. And I'm happy that the Poles and the lowlands, the Belgians and the Dutch actually have confirmed that they're going to play on this. I like that. Why is Klaus running forward? Is he running across the line? Little derpies? Okay. But what is this going to be? Because we have still 2.5 minutes. Rue de la Gare is going to be fought. Oh, that's the hard point. Now, mind you, we're going to see either side have an MG on the main road here on the left. And then they are going to maw down that main road. Let me also make the music a bit quiet. It's going to get removed in a minute. Most people are going to come from the left. They're going to make their way over the wheat fields into this lovely compound here from the north, which is going to be heavily grenaded. At least afterwards. While the right side is going to make their way over to this lovely building here, where they're basically going to hunker down and stay for the rest of the game. Now, on the other hand, the Poles are going to march onwards here over these open areas, well, mini wheat field, and then open areas, while we are not going to see much crossing here. No, we're going to see it at the very first start, and then we're never going to see it again. Because then they're going to try to basically wobble their way where Tempe is right now, Mr. Templeton. Gonna make their way here, in there, or they are gonna make their way over this little compound area here on the side, cross over here, not get killed by the MG, and instead waddle their way sideways until they can actually make their way into the hard point over here. And that is what you're gonna see for 30 minutes in a moment. Everybody ready? Everything working? Button. Let me just check that we have everything at the moment. Yeah, okay, good. Still 1 minute left. I shall muteth the music. And of course, if anything funny happens, well, let me phrase it like this. We're gonna put everything on the YouTubes as always now. It will also include all the waiting stuff because I can't be bothered with removing all of that. It's gonna be dumped on the VOD channel. Fun bits might end up on the new TikTok. I know it's disgusting, but people ask, "Oh, like, are you on TikTok?" No, I'm not. So I outsourced it to one of the moderators, and he's gonna upload all the stuff to the TikTok. So we have the TikTok stuff also. Yay! Thanks again for all the work, though. And we have the lift off in a second. 20 seconds left. Now look at these glories. Oh, shine. Pauke. All these lovely people. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have the lift off. The match Belgium and Netherlands against Poland has started. And we see Pavel already on the thing. Oh! Misses! First rocket misses on the left there. Shot diagonally of all things. Interesting. And I'm making slowly my way. I want to not go too far because there might be a bad rocket there on the left. That was an awful rocket. Who was that? Very bad rocket there from Fanboy Enjoyer. Also bad rocket. I would assume there was a... I think there was a... There we go. Rockets are making their way, and neither rocket is able to hit anybody. Wow. Yeah, feels like an 18 versus 18. That can't be too mean because we have seen in the past rockets that actually are quite amazing. Now that one would have worked. Much better rocket. Did not work out. Also, I think we might see the kill here. Yaski by Mati. There we go. Good. The left is struggling here from Poland. Mind you, both teams have proven in the past now that they can do very well. That being said, I only heard that the Polish have some good power in there. I have not confirmed it with my own eyes. So this is also going to be a first one for me, as in, are the Polish going to be lovely in this tiny little cup here? That sounds odd. But you know what I mean. While wind is on the left here. Oh. They might say, oh, but why are they on that glider up there? That's not allowed. It is allowed now at this point. As I have been informed multiple times now. Yeah, they're not gonna break free on the left. One brave little Polish KRT player also on the left here against Matzi. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do much. Unless red bar. I know they're also starting to cap this. And gets diminished, yeah. And it's looking problematic for our friends here from the Polish side. Now, mind you, we see Dev has taken a former position, a frontal position. Everything is fine. The point has been taken. And it goes... What? That's not the Belgians. That's Denmark. Wait, what? Wait, what is on the side of the... Oh, it didn't take the change. That's against France. Okay, cool. We're gonna fix that in the break. Don't you worry. Oh, lovely rocket. Was not anybody there. So that would have been nice to actually hit somebody. But I like the focus on the rocket there. Mind you, the Polish are trying their best to make their way in. Oh, rocket a bit undershot there, tiny bit. But then again, even if it would hit the area, it would have not killed anybody. Maybe Templeton there. That would have been a very, very lucky little rocket there. Now, you might also see that Dev is still available and still alive up there at the very top. I might actually join him for a second, because I think... Yeah, he's doing some killings in here at the very front. He is getting attacked by Curty Dabs and by Mr. Meth. People we have seen prior in the past. Such Nuts goes down. And the Meth gets him. Death by Meth. Sorry. Because he's called deaf and he's... Anyways. I'm moving the camera right now. Now we're facing the south. We're not because he died. But you can hear the prickly sound of the MG fire everywhere. And that's the thing we get on Sainte-Marie-de-Mont, on Rue de la Gare. You get a lot of MG fire happening everywhere and all the time. Also, there's wrong distance firing against the axis here. I'm still baffled that the hype logos are wrong. Oh, because it crashed when I set it up. Yeah, I didn't take that schnitzel. It's okay. Yeah, thank you for the subscription on the side there. No, I might actually go into the Admincam here. Who is currently advancing on the left. Now, mind you, they can... Basically, the middle or the left are the important points for breaking through. Because you get this lovely wheat field there. You get the middle ground, so there's a lot of hedges and things. Now, mind you, you might need to watch out for MGs like that one. And with them having been killed by that MG now a lot of times, they should at this point maybe think, okay, maybe we should just shoot the guy. You know, with a rocket or with something else. Let me also just check that the little moving thing is working. Yeah, there we go, lovely. There we go, all the effects, kids, all the effects. As you can see, he is blind firing as well because he's expecting people in the wheat field at this point, unaware that they have not made their way in yet. There's sometimes pickles you shoot. There's sometimes just mention of, well, where could they be? We're gonna come back to... I'm not gonna pronounce the name. To this lovely character soon. Because I still want to see for 24 minutes what is happening on the other ends here. I was going to say, like, this character. Either way, it seems like the left is struggling to make a big dent here, mostly because of that MG up there. Mind you, they should be able to take down that MG long range. They have enough spots. But it's not really working out. Curdy Dabs goes down. Klaus going down as well. Offener making his way. And problem again is, of course, MG now not dizzy up there, but Mr. Meth, who is hammering down into the fog. Which, of course, you might say, wait, why is he firing into the fog? Because there might be people crossing. So he keeps firing. Now, the thing I don't like is that he actually keeps firing until he's empty. I would ask for a fire interval, as in... Wait. Wait. A bit of a tempo, so to say. Not just empty everything, because if you empty your mag completely, they know, oh, it's empty, now we can all run. Now a break would be nice. Yeah, there we go, little break. Okay, there we go. Mr. F now adapting to the situation. Very nice, very nice. Because the more intervals you add, the less the enemy can anticipate your moves or your shooting. Or you just get horribly murdered by MG fire and rifle fire. Remind you, one little Polishman has made his way forward with a car. Grenades being in use. Now, I would love to see some grenades here against Dabs and Mannequin. Mannequin Piss, probably. No grenades? Come on! Use a grenade, good sir! Actually, might make it into the area here. Let me just angle it a bit more. Ooh, it might work not out. That might not work out to his favor. I don't think that's gonna work out. They hear the shots. Good. Grenades would be lovely right now, you know? Underhand grenade throw. What? Kinderrick against Klaus. That was a fun one. I like that idea. Okay, yeah, I have a car. F this. Let me get myself a pistol. No grenades? No, Kinderrick goes down. Up I go. No, see, the thing is, the hard point is not really touched. Not at all. Look at that. Rue de la Gare is empty. What an odd little occurrence. Now, mind you, Azaki is here in a very sneaky little spot in the corner. We can basically take down multiple people over lots of areas. You might say, oh, we can't see there. Well, you can also climb up there and look and see and shoot. You can also hold down people on this side, on this side. Actually, can I just... There we go. The vision he gets, this man, with this. Look at that. Because he can oversee all of this without getting spotted instantly. And even if people cross this area here right now, where Wietsbokke... Let's wait for you. Where Wietsbokke is right now. He can shoot people that cross the area if they don't look into this special little corner. Now, mind you, he would need to stay down in this corner. That would be the important thing, which he did not do. See, I praise these guys, and then they do the thing they're not supposed to do. Mind you, I see some sneaky little... people make their way. Oh, see Pavel there in the wheat field. Lovely. Come on, VNT. We had a nice moment with you. Give me some grenades, and let me have some fun. Come on. Quick pro quo. No. Crossing the threshold. Gonna zoom out. Gets... the enjoyer of the boys. VNT now running out in the open. Will he see? He hears it and takes down Godfella. Mad City defense. The OP here. Big play. But will he spot Pavel here, the running MG, the flying MG? Will either one see the other? I doubt it somehow. In a moment, maybe if wing goes down here by the MG fire. Which should happen. Pistol fire, okay, against wing. Bit of an odd one there. I would have gone with the braced fire there, just because, you know, it's gonna kill the enemy. But, you know, who am I to judge? Ooh, and wing going really nice here on the side. Was two lovely little shots there, long distance. All good, all good. Now, mind you, what I'm a bit wondering here is the use of the wheat field. Now, you don't get a lot of wheat field, don't get me wrong. You don't get a lot of wheat field, but you get at least this little bit here. You get this little bit. And I know that they're gonna blast it all the time. Yeah, like that. But, you know, they are gonna run out of grenades at some point. And then you just yeet your way through the wheat field. Or you run over there trying to get to the middle without clearing out people that are behind you. Overshot rocket. Wojtek. Notice it. Gets F. Potential breakthrough, but then again gets again stopped by the MG that has not been taken down. This, yeah. Still doing lovely here on the glider. Still not taken down by like Templeton would be able... Never mind. Somebody would be able to long range this, I would assume. You know, these people can't do long range pixel kills. Right now, they are diminishing quite a few people at the very front here. On the western flank. Now, mind you, I will keep it up for VNT for a second. But if VNT goes down, we might go to... Well, we'll go to the eastern front, finally. Because we have not taken much of a vision here. Again, grenades would be key here. Not seeing too many Polish grenades here. Can I please see a Polish grenade? Come on, VNT. Come on. One happy little grenade. Oh my god. He's gonna hear that, right? Oh, for crying out loud. Son of a gun. He sees the spawn, he sees the spawn at least. Okay, and gets stopped finally. You blind little hedgerows. God damn it. Alright, let me have a bit of a vision here on the eastern flank, because that is a... I wouldn't say the most thrilling area, because it's not going to change much. But, you know, it's nice to at least get these guys a bit of a shout-out or a bit of a vision here. Now, mind you, as we can see, they have become one with the bush, with the hedges. As is tradition in this setup. I even see some people from 82nd AD and... you hate. What's that sound? Ah, there we go. But yeah, these little fights here on the eastern side are very, very slow. Now, mind you, a thing I've noticed is I don't see an MG up here in the house where normally an MG would be overseeing the whole compound area. That is a bit of a change. Might have been just killed, might have been used somewhere else. Interesting. Little Blescu as a squad leader here. Wait, Blescu. Wait, what? Wasn't Blescu... Wait, am I mixing up the people? Wasn't Blescu Spanish? I might be mixing up people. Could have sworn Blescu was Spanish. Maybe another Blescu, who knows? Maybe I'm just mixing up people. But as you can see, there's not a lot of stuff happening on the right side here. The Eastern Front is still, well... I mean, you see what is here. You can see it. Happy little spawns. With some nice rockets, though. With some nice rockets. There we go. Sitting with a nice rocket. Now, mind you, of course, I have noticed that this is a bit of a slow one so far. Now, mind you, there is going to be a match afterwards. A second round is going to be played. Not on this map, though. It's going to be on Remagen. What do you mean, Outback Remagen? There is no hardpoint Remagen they can play on. Well, there is the Ludendorff Bridge. Yes, the second round here in 14 plus prepare time. Another lovely shot is gonna be on Remagen, on the bridge. Which means you're gonna see a lot of awful, painful meat grind. Because there's not a lot of ways they can go on that area. You know? Because it's the bridge. So, saddle up for that second round. We're gonna see all the suffering on Remagen. Now, mind you, I also see a lot of suffering here on the side. With a bit of an attempt to push through here. I also see that middle push, actually. I have not focused a bit on that one. And I can see why. Diagonal MG from, who is that? Mr. Meth, I would assume. Or DC. Who has actually, the MGs have moved. Look at that. Mr. F not in the middle anymore. Neither is DC. Or DZ, whatever the phrase is. I'm missing the third MG here. Ah, you hate fear over there in the open, actually. Interesting. Now, Templeton and Knight are currently trying to get a bit closer to the front line. Now, mind you, Templeton is a man that I have known for a long time. I feel like an old man. Like, you know those sport commentators that basically can't play themselves anymore, but they know all the people in the scene. I remember Templeton back from the days of the 82nd AD and Odd Company times. We casted these matches. Ah, they were glorious. We even had his POV streams all the time. Now, mind you, he is becoming old, and that's why he died just now. But yeah, I loved Templeton and the others back in the day. Ah, and their POVs. Should have gotten some POVs for this one. That would have been fun. Maybe next time. It didn't even occur to me. I know there's a match coming up tomorrow. I might actually see if there's anybody that we could get some POVs going for this. You know, maybe just like one or two. Long range firing. Good stuff, good stuff. Now, if they would actually hit somebody, it would be even more amazing. The question is there anything... No, seems pretty safe so far. Oh. Klaus still holding a very important area here. The thing is, you need to stay alive here, and then others can follow you. You know, you're staying alive there, and you don't die to mannequin. What the fuck was that? That was a funky little thing. It tapped me out of my OBS. Or my game, rather. What was that? Can I just check 1 second? What fuck was that? Nothing. Weird. I hope you're still online. That was a weird one. Mind you, at the moment, they're starting to cap this. The thing is, I don't think they're gonna go through with this because they lack people here, right? Never mind. Never mind, because something happened on the left. Well, Altberg was looking at... I was about to say that name. Was looking on the left there. Sorry, the middle area there. The Polish actually broke through, but are not able to shoot the guy that's lying on the ground. Come on, there we go. Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ, that was a... Lies on the ground, doesn't move. Halfway taken, nearly. Nearly is the important part, though, because we are again lacking people. You know, this is the hard, lovely circle that we need to get filled. Mind you, they are defending this because we see them pushing into the hard point and also pushing on the rest. Sorry, on the right. Now, mind you, I would love to see some more red dots here in the area. That was nearly a good shot against the lead there with the rocket. By Bold and Beautiful, lovely person as well. Lots of KRT people in here. Lots of Belgium/Dutch KRT players. Interesting. And I can't even show the cool people there because they keep dying here. Now, mind you, I'm slightly waiting for that big MG off between DZ and Pavel here right now. Oh, gave himself away and got shot by... What? By Matsi, maybe? Maybe Matsiti, maybe. Anyways, the Belgians and the Dutch have pushed forward southwards. They have taken the frontal area. The Cynic is trying to get there, but as you can see, has some trouble there. With no other people there at the very hedge front right now. Oh, actually, I'm gonna stay on the left there because I see they are pushing in here right now. They have spotted them, though. Markers have been set up. Now, mind you, I'm gonna do one little quick... Okay, maybe not that quick. And to make it one that's half that speed. I need to have a nice little 360 thing that I can do. Very odd rocket there. What? Is there a spawn? Nothing. Odd rocket there, but sure, that surely has a meaning. Maybe there was a bad shot. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, we crossed the 3,000 followers. Yay. No, never mind. It's 2,800. Never mind. That was what I say. Oh well. Oh well. Just got the alert on the side there. Now, mind you, Death and Retreat are trying to aim and get that MG, presumably. Okay, blind rocket. But you can see how it's how the enemy MG is how the enemy MG is constantly shifting back. Smart play there. Very smart play. Nearly an amazing rocket there. Just a bit more, it would have been very amazing. Oh, mind you, I see the MG waddling forward. Look at this chunky boy, and he gets killed! For either tried or by... Thank you for that rocket, Bear. Bear bar. Thank you, Red Baron. What a lovely rocket. That was a fun little rocket. And good God, they are getting... I don't know what the phrase would be. Side shot. They are getting him from the side. I see a lot of red dots making their way currently. That is quite a bit of red dots. So mind you, they are going to respawn here on the Belgian-Dutch side. But they had to take a bit of a time. Now the thing is, sadly the Polish did not push in quickly enough. Is that... Well, I can see why they're getting slowed down because... Okay, now not anymore. They had a naughty little person there in between their front line. And now they need to run. Now they need to finally get going here and get to the hard point. Get a forward position. so much slowed down. Also, fight on the east. I'm gonna go to that in a second. I want to keep it a bit like we can see more of the area here. Just a bit more. Let's have a bit of a thing here. Oh, beautiful rocket there. That was a beautiful rocket. As I keep it, a beautiful rocket there. No wonder while I'm floating here up in the sky, you can't... Ah, look at this. Both sides clashing in nearly perfect lines. With only some brave people holding the lines until they get overmanned and overrun by the Red Baron and others. The point is again getting pushed. Spawn wave comes in, not enough so far. Point is half, not completely, needs 1 millimeter more to be halfway. Now it's halfway taken. And the Polish are on the point. Now grenades would be amazing here. If the Poles have any brains, they're gonna yeet grenades over here. There we go. First grenade, good. They would need to get grenades out here. Imagine 2 grenades, 4 people instantly dead. Ah, they're not pushing forward. Still, the Poles are still taking the point. Rocket undershot there. So much red, but so little blue right now. This could actually fall into the hands of Poland right now. With under 5 minutes to 4 minutes and 30 seconds in the second left. If they keep the pressure up, this could be big. This could be very big, actually. Look at this. Is it enough? Is it enough to body block? No. More people spawning in. And the point is about to... Point taken. The Polish take the point. What a comeback. That was amazing. I love that. Now, mind you, there's still a lot of Dutch and Belgians here. Overshot. There's a lot of them still in the area here. And if I make a little swoop... Yes, I need to make that slower. Yeah, I know. They are very close still. Nothing is boxed out. It could still instantly go back. Starting to capture again. I also see... Ah, Blast could try to go there on the side. Did get killed on his run there. They basically need to clear out this front. And if they are able to blast this area here, then the Polish would be fine. Then the Polish would have basically removed the main power of the enemy here right now. But till they make their way into this compound and yeet grenades over, they are not going to have the control of this hardpoint. Yes, it's in their hands, but with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left, overtime is a high possibility at the moment. FB Enjoy goes down. Stands for Facebook, clearly. Trying to find an angle, but there's so much delicious meat on the gaming here right now. Little peek on the side. Nah, it's gonna take a moment. I'm gonna keep it in the middle. Debs goes down. Still a... What the fnippity fnap was that? Don't know where that rocket went. Killed somebody on St. Maria Gley somewhere else, I guess. Went to another map, so to say. That being said, it seems like the red team here, the Polish, are getting more and more into position. Now, mind you, I see the first grenade near Technopart going down. Yeah, grenades are being exchanged on both sides now, which is the classic thing you're gonna see here tonight. Yes, yes. Grenades are being yeeted. I'm gonna go that far. There we go. Better. Gonna maybe zoom out a tiny bit. Yeah, a bit like this. Now, mind you, grenades are important again. The Kinderig is up there in the north. They would need grenades here, the Polish, to yeet the enemy away. And right now, we're not getting that, really. We're not getting that, really. And what other match do you have where WGH and DC stand next to each other? Ah, so nice. Again, for a second there, a capture moment. Now, you see... The amount of blue here is the danger. They need to yeet the grenade just over this house, roll down, and blast. Nearly perfect, because it still damages everybody in the area. Offline with a nice little grenade throw. Is that enough? Da 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 da. That is enough. And that is why you need these grenades. Ah, it was a juicy. That was a meaty one. That was a lot of meat on that bone. Ah, I could kiss you. That was a beautiful one. Last minute also started. Now, if this OP gets removed, they have big problems. Again, grenades would be the key here. Grenades are being needed by both sides. Yeah, doesn't hit anybody. More grenades are needed. Is Templeton gonna seal the OP? Makes his way, but is not able to take down the OP. Gets killed by Sergeant Nuts. That could have been amazing. That could have been a pushback. It would have reset everything. Now, the Netherlands, the Dutch and the Belgians are still in the game. 17 seconds to start at least capturing this area. With one OP here at the front. Actually, with two OPs and one in the backlands. 6 seconds. They need to put everybody in here. They need to put everybody in. 3, 2, 1, and I think that might be GG. I think that is. There's no capture power. I think there's no capture power. Do we have the official referee Abinus that's jumped in? Confirm it. I'm waiting for the confirmation there by Mr. Abinus. I would say that is one of... Yeah, okay. I think that is the GG. I think that is the GG without even writing that. The map is getting changed. So we'll look at the high scores. Now, mind you, it's not over yet because we're gonna get the Remagen now. Music also. Music, hello? No, I need my special music. There we go. Map is gonna change. See you in a moment, kids. It's gonna be over the Ludendorff Bridge, which means you're gonna get the most meaty, delicious fight ever. In just a moment. See you in a moment, kids. We're on the intermission. Little break for you. Have fun. See you in a moment. Beep, beep. Brip. Music. What is that? What? That is the sound of music and of us actually going on time. I know it's a real one. It's a real one. On time, onto the hard point. No, not the match yet. Not the match yet. Shoot. No. There we go. We're not there yet. It's gonna happen in 2 minutes 40 seconds. But I'm joined by the one and only Froggers, who sounds a lot like Abinus tonight. Hello.
I mean, I might be Froggers. He might be really upset when he hears this on the playback because, you know, we've been mistaken for each other before. We sound so similar.
His British humor is gonna accept that. It's all good.
100%.
Definitely. But yeah, we have 2 minutes 20 before we have the liftoff here, and I'm still amazed that this is gonna. I'm amazed that this is gonna be a thing.
Yeah, we have a first ever today. This is our first ever 18v18 official comp match on Ludendorff Bridge on Remagen. We introduced it into the rotation for the Crown tournament. It's one of the 7 strong points available, and teams ban strong points to arrive at the map they're going to play on, and this arrived to the ban phase. So both teams decided that they were,
Remagen it up a bit.
Yeah, remogging it up. So that's
Fair
cool.
enough.
It's a little bit different, and I think this is going to be fascinating. We had a couple test matches a couple weeks ago between the Australia-New Zealand team against the North American team.
Okay.
And they were fun. They were really fun to watch. So I think the players didn't think it was that fun, honestly.
Nah.
I think it was very grindy, but I expect this to be a super competitive match, if the first match was any indication.
And I'm waiting. I just realized that they asked. Do you remember they asked me to say a word, and I forgot what word it was? Shit.
I was not looking. I couldn't tell you.
Goddamn, it was Uwu. It was not Uwu, it was Kubu or something. Goddamn it, all the Polish words. Did I at least have the things correct here, Seb? Because we have 1 minute left. Let me just check one little thing in the background.
Sure.
So MGs are off, as I have been informed. No, that's the thing.
Yes. No machine guns on this point.
That is spicy. That is delicious. That's gonna
So
be
a little
lovely.
different.
True. I just have the wrong thing on. Lovely. Okay.
I will add that this has been a very spicy day in 18v18 land. We've had multiple matches going on. The British team is in action. The Union team was in action. French team. Who else? Who did the French play? Oh, the Austrians. Yes. So yeah, I mean it's been a spicy 18v18 Wednesday in the middle of the week. Who would have thought? But here we are.
I mean, it's a day of many matches.
Yeah, it is truly, and we're about to get started here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna do the countdowns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have the liftoff for the ever first Ludendorff Bridge match in the 18v18 format. There we go. I saved it.
Yeah, and I already can tell you that there are some things I'm going to keep an eye on after watching some test matches. The first thing is going to be, how do both teams handle the lower deck of the bridge, the one that goes underneath? I think that is actually the key.
maintenance side, yeah.
I think the Australians and New Zealanders did such a good job. The Kiwis did such a good job exploiting the bottom side. Like, they really did a good job. And they constantly found ways to get through, going through that. As we see rockets going everywhere.
Yeah, that lacked the game fascinating enough.
And yeah, I mean, this is going to be so grindy. I can tell you that it will come down to the end.
With the first hits already being here on the side of the, what was the 82nd of the Belgian/Dutch. I'm looking forward to this. This should be a hilarious one because they are allowed on the metal beams, correct?
Yep, they are perfectly legal.
Even though some of these metal beams go very, very high up?
Yes, we determined that trying to police the beams, at least from the outside, feels difficult.
Yeah.
So we decided to just let the beams be legal. We might change the rule later if teams feel that they're oppressive, but for now, they are legal.
Now, of course, the question is if either side brought jet fuel. That's gonna take a second for some. There we go.
Very important, very important.
Thank you. But they're clashing finally. And at the moment, the underpop not really that fought over with one man on the blue side, aka the Polish side here. They're not really going the Polish for the underground.
Yeah, and they really got to keep an eye on that. The underground was the key in the test matches between the Australians and Kiwis and the Americans. We found that the team that was able to control the low side ended up winning the game. So be really curious to see how the fight develops there.
With them shooting their own people as well, that's always a good one.
Oh yeah, friendly fire is a huge factor on this map, more so than any other 18v18 point. So that's going to be fun. Grenades are king. We also found that, and this is kind of counterintuitive to like regular 18v18 logic, but we actually found that the team that pushes is actually more at risk of losing.
Really?
Yeah, we found that the team that, and again, there's 2 matches, so a little bit of a small sample size, but in both of those matches, the team that was pushing, when they got wiped, it swung back so quickly in the other direction that they would end up losing outposts. So it can be a little bit risky to push on the bridge if you don't properly cover everything. So far, the Polish with a very good start. They're just over the halfway mark.
And they are halfway back. Oh yeah, map one. Well, they're nearly capturing this, and I think they might actually capture this. They have taken the foreground, and I think that is the Polish taking Ludendorff Bridge. What a glorious start.
Yeah, a really good initial push from the Poles. I think the Lowlands team has really struggled to kind of get it going on the bridge so far. I don't know if they were getting cut out. I don't see a lot of smoke coming out for the Lowlands team. I think that's a mistake. Oh, double rocket explosion on the back there. I do think that smoke grenades are the key. You do not want to get pushed off this bridge. Oh no, you do not want to lose the bridge. So,
I mean,
got to make sure you can stay on it.
I see Jeff and others now at the very forefront, while there's a, well, I'm not even, while there's a little group of still. I keep forgetting what they are. Dutch and Belgian still in the middle here. 3 men holding out while being surrounded by the enemy at this point.
They are preventing the majority of the Polish team from getting forward, though, so they are doing a good job. Offline doing a really nice job. He's cutting out multiple Lowlands players in the back. He's up still.
He's being a bit of an annoying guy here. Perfect, lovely. And he's also there. Oh, Mike can see. No, goes up and kills the only man down there on the maintenance area.
So Sergeant Nuts, Manon, and Femboy are basically. Oh, and of course, one of them dies.
What?
Oh,
Where? What?
Oh,
oh, the 3 guys that were here. Yeah,
absolutely tragic. So Femboy is literally the only thing standing between the Poles and the other side of the bridge.
What a sentence to say. What a sentence to say.
Truly what a sentence. He
the
goes down.
Femboy is the only one that is against the boat. What an interesting little sentence there.
He was the only thing standing between them.
And Offline is still alive. That's the mad thing.
And there he is on the lower side of the bridge, right?
Yeah.
So the lower side really is the key. Matt's
how is he not dead?
Man, Offline putting in the work right now. He's doing a really good job. He finally gets down.
Gets headshot at the very end there.
But I think it bought his team enough time
to not do anything. Oh no, they're coming slowly to the middle area.
Slowly coming, yeah. So the Belgians and the Lowlands team really got to get the smokes going now. Like, smoke grenades are the key.
Yeah.
I almost think smoke grenades are more effective than frags potentially on this map. Just because you have such limited space to work with.
Well, and because you don't have to worry about MGs firing into your smoke, do you? Because the MGs are off for this one.
True.
I did read that what was it, Pile? Somebody mentioned. I keep forgetting the name. Oh, sorry, that was Pavel, not Pile. Pavel mentioned he would go MG, but only use the pistol. Which sounds like a fun thing, but now I see the sneaky boy running around as a support player, so guess that doesn't happen.
So far, so good. I mean, I think the Poles are getting the job done. It looked really, going back to match 1, I thought for sure that the Lowlands team was, maybe going to win that match, and the Poles came in right at the end and kind of snuck it out. So the Lowlands team right now really got to try and get a win here. You do not want to lose, both games against the team that you played twice. That would be bad for the Lowlands team. So they got to come up with at least a point here, preferably 2.
And of course, it's also bad for morale if you lose both teams against that one enemy. Because again, these people are not just from one community, they are from a ton of communities wobbled up together. That's a technical term, wobbled up together. And then because of their nationality, which sounds like a bad thing if I phrase it like that, but you know, it's a good thing in this case.
Well, it's true, and I think there is like a little bit of a theory in Hell Let Loose that the people who fight the most are the people that are from the same country, and there is a little bit of truth to that. You know, so it's interesting.
They can talk their language the best, can't they?
Yeah. I think that, you know, there's always people that will not see eye to eye. As we see the Belgians and the Lowlands team. Look at this push. This is good.
Yeah.
Tempe in the back though, staying alive.
Yeah, unseen. I was gonna say unseen.
Oh, yeah, that was 1v2. Oh, look at the Lowlands making big ground here on the top side of the bridge.
And Godfather takes down Tempe and offline down there.
And look how quickly this is starting to swing back now. You know, the Polish looked very firmly in control. And I think maybe those 3 players from the Lowlands team that kind of stayed alive, you know, while they were surrounded, I think they just slowed down the Polish team enough that they just kind of took the wind out of their sails. And now it's coming back, and the Lowlands team is about halfway with the cap.
Yeah, we're nearly at the halfway point at the moment. I see Knight down there on the maintenance shaft, maintenance bridge area below the bridge, and the under bridge. There we go. But the rest of the team, like Blesku and the others, are not able to really make the way forward at the moment. They are... I mean, you see how many people they have to face right now. And I'm also a bit worried about the OP at the front. One lucky grenade from the red side here, from the... What do you say Danish all the time? From the Belgians and the Dutch could wipe them completely. And if they lose that OP, that means they have to get back on the mainland, spawn the garrison walk all the way.
Yes, it's not ideal.
Actually, I don't know if you've seen the map, but there's only one OP in the hard point. The rest are both on the solid ground.
And I think that's an interesting approach. Definitely the Polish being conservative with their outposts, maybe leaning into the idea that it's going to be very back and forth on the bridge itself, so they don't want to risk, you know, getting wiped, which I understand. But the flip side of that is you got to run the whole distance of the bridge.
And they flip it.
Huge flip by the Belgians and the Lowlands team.
Big old flippity floppity. Now the Poles are still at the very front here. They still have some people here at the very front, but that is a lot of red coming their way again. Oh, never mind. They all got shields. Holy shit.
And the bigger problem right now for the Poles is they have just one outpost up right now. Just one. And Blesku is fighting and can't get his up. So literally just a singular outpost up for the Polish team. This is a little bit of a disaster emerging for the Poles here.
True. But then again, you have people here lying with like close up on the bridge rafters and at the top beams. They will at least slow down the enemy if they can stay hidden enough.
Yes, that is going to be the key now. So, you know, just like we said earlier, with those few players from the Lowlands team kind of holding up, you know, this few players from the Poles really got to just prevent them from losing the base of the bridge. Because if the Lowlands team can make it to the base of the bridge, this is going to be very hard. You just cannot lose your end of the bridge in this map.
I'm just doing a little cinematic little swipe down the bridge. Very beautiful, very amazing, very, very technical. Lovely.
So uphill battle now for the Poles. You know, they were firmly in control less than 5 minutes ago. It looked very good for them, and it is starting to flip over. You know, we do see Curdy's making some decent trades there. If he can just get, you know, Curdy's got to stay alive and let his team get to his.
So my for some reason I glitched out of the game, but I mean, still, it's all good. It's all good. It was just a very odd. It happened for the second time. I need to check my key bindings later. And Curdy goes down.
Right. So Klaus now is it. Klaus is the only guy from the Polish team that's even, you know, halfway down the bridge. Blesku's running.
Also, I had a joke there for that moment. It won't pass. It's curtains for Curdy.
Blesku's making progress, so he's okay. He's pushing.
Look at that little pusher.
So again, this is twice now
and fucks it up by getting C.
Both teams, you know, it's really interesting to think about. In less than 10 minutes, both teams have pushed, you know, basically to the opposite end of the bridge, but then just can't make it, you know, the final third.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Polish have stabilized this. It looks like they're going to hold their end of the bridge. I think disaster averted there.
Well, they still need to... Grenades. They still need to run into the fog, so to say, and that fog spits out grenades towards them. And,
Just grenade spam.
I mean, that's the same for both sides, don't get me wrong, but at the moment, Ludendorff Bridge is in the hands of the lowlands, and they can just hunker down and shoot from afar.
Ooh, Femboy with a decent trade. DNT stays up.
Also, so that VNT has made it below the area here.
I'm watching this fight between Goodfella and Try.
Oh, there.
Opposite sides of the... Oh.
Well, Goodfella is down. Godfella, not Goodfella.
Oh, sorry, Godfella.
All good, all good. All God, all God. I'm going below the bridge. VNT is clearing out You Fear and others. You Fear, You Hate.
Yeah,
And
a lot of dead.
It's nice having these guys actually on the underground, because if you are able to get very far in the underground, you can put some people to the very front and then have people pop up from the sides and surprise you. Or the enemy.
And that's what the Australians and the Kiwis did a couple weeks ago. They just were constantly able to flush a couple players through the bottom, and you know, basically all three North American OPs got wiped twice within like 30 seconds of each other, and it just was doom.
Speaking of getting wiped, it's not looking good for the Polish here on the second round.
Yeah, definitely on the back foot. But you know, the key is they still have a portion of the bridge. Like,
True.
If you lose this bridge, it's GG. You might as well throw in the towel, in my opinion. I do not see how you get back into the game if you lose the bridge.
Well,
so.
by being amazing, of course. Oh God! Sorry, I just saw these right there.
But look at this now. Look, the Poles are massing numbers, and you got DC Wing and Manon, and there's not a lot of Lowlands players high up on the bridge right now.
That being I was going to say, that being said, I think a few grenades are going to pop up, but no, they didn't.
And full squad spawns for the Lowlands team.
Oh, but they're not succeeding. The spawn, many die. They're making their way over the bridge. Grenade, I think the biggest danger on this bridge right now are grenades, because they take you down even if you kill the guy that threw them.
Yes. Grenades are, both smoke and frags are just so incredibly effective on this map. Right, and you are seeing a lot of riflemen from both teams. A lot. So they're definitely leaning into that. They see the utility of grenades.
But yeah, I think it's all right. It's good that we didn't see the use of an MG here on this one, because good God, it would have been a lot of Swiss cheese there. Ooh, yeah, they're clearing out quite a bit of the area. Wow.
And here we go. And now it's swinging back. So you're seeing the push-pull of this map in full swing here with 15 minutes to go. We're just about to hit the halfway mark. Poles are back in the match, and they are pushing.
Yeah, VNT and Delete at the very front already, not getting contested by anybody. That being said, there's a ton of people there close to them, but they don't see each other in the fog.
Yeah, a lot of smoke. Oh! Great rocket. Outstanding rocket right there. Very, very well played.
Ball beautiful, I think, was that. Might have been, I don't think so.
Now, this is where the Lowlands team got to be careful, because this is, you know, the swing back is real, and the momentum now, you know, that Lowlands had pushing, they lost it, they got it back, and now it's really swinging back, and there's just a ton of alive Polish players right now, and there's like 6 alive Lowlands players on the bridge, and a couple got reset back at the end. So Poles are back in this game, and yeah, here we go.
I mean, right now they are capping this. They're starting to cap this. I'm zooming out a bit further because good God. The thing is, both teams have the same level of access to the bridge. It's basically the most equal thing you can have in an HMS, isn't it?
Yes, and that's why we wanted to bring it in, because it's truly, you know, the only remotely symmetrical strong point in the game. It's not exactly symmetrical, it's not perfect, but it's about as good as you're gonna get. And so we've always wanted to bring it in, and we just weren't really sure when and how to do it, and this felt like a good competition to bring it on. And look at this, 2 teams agreed to play it. It's not like we told them they were gonna play this map. They agreed to come here. So
and it's a hilarious thing for viewers, for us, and for them as well. I know they would say, oh, but this is just meat grind for them all the time. Yeah, but it's fun meat grind, because with normal meat grind, you run into like the enemy trap and you will die without even seeing the enemy. On this, you at least get a few kills before you die.
yeah, I mean, the kill numbers for both teams are going to be ridiculous. There's going to be a lot of death here.
And as you can see, blue is capping this more and more. The Polish are. Yeah, still capping it. But it's flickering. It's flickering quite a bit. Is that gonna... Is it gonna flip? Is it gonna flip in a moment? I'm jinxing it as far as I can say.
I mean, you know, with 13 and a half minutes to go, I mean, this is like about as even of a match you're gonna get. I mean,
yeah.
You know, if you just zoom out and you just look at the bridge right now, I mean, it's like, look at that.
Beautiful.
Can't really ask for anything better than that. That's awesome.
And it's really hard to say who has more people on the bridge right now, because as you can see, people keep respawning. The thing is, where are the OPs? Charlie and Baker Squad have moved their OPs into the, more or less, into the hard point.
Rockets.
Dangerous. But also important. It's so close. It's in the what is it called? In the sub-bridge area.
Yeah, it's been an outstanding match so far. This has been really, really great to watch.
Oh, God. That was a lot of Polish that just died.
Godfella just fell through the map into the water.
And the Polish are going a lot on the underground. Interesting. Well, they're also horribly dying down here.
It is really interesting, actually. You know, thinking back to past experiences we've seen in scrims on this map, I mean, we've seen one or two players only play the bottom. It looks like both teams are really heavily prioritizing the bottom side of the bridge. So that's pretty interesting to see.
I'm also using a highlight because, good God, it is smoky down here. But the rockets, I hate when the rockets overshoot. You can see the rockets literally going between the people. Over the heads. Ah.
Ooh,
well, that was a better one. Yeah, that was a better one.
That was very good. I mean, the cap progress is stalled, but I think it's going to pick up here in a second. Although the Poles still, you know, the Polish outposts, Dog outpost is way, way, way at the end of the bridge. I think Dog has got to move that OP up. They have to run so far, you know what I mean? It's just
there might be a backup
run.
team in case they get overwhelmed at the top. You know, maybe.
I think pushing it up to the within the bridge, I think it's the play. Otherwise, it's just really hard to get the momentum, you know?
I was about to say maybe they're worried about their waffles getting soggy, but it's the Poles, not the lowlands.
This is about as great of a fight as you're gonna get.
It's a lot of explosions to, sorry, a lot of deaths to explosions. I'm gonna say that. Holy moly, it's a lot of explosions.
Imagine what it's like to play, you know, imagine what it's like to the players. Tempe, nope. He was doing something until he wasn't.
I mean, that's what we all do in life.
His body is just completely gone. Poles, we're making cap progress. It's coming back, though.
The thing is, with all these rockets that hit literally next to the OP for the lowlands has not gone down. That forward OP is still alive and spitting out units. So many rockets have hit close to the area, killed people around the area of the OP. But that OP still stands.
Oh, that was another big explosion. Yeah, I think little bit curious. Ooh, big rockets coming out right now.
I'm literally on that explosion zone right now. I'm just relaxing, lying back.
Polish rockets definitely giving them an advantage right now. Cap progress coming in.
And nearly halfway there, we are reaching the halfway point again of, well, not the match, but of that capture progress.
Yeah, it's been sitting on, it's been captured back and forth now for what, almost 5 minutes?
Halfway there, living
9
on
minutes
a prayer.
to go. Definitely anything can still happen here with 9 minutes, but the Poles are gaining momentum.
There's still, it's so much blue. Now I'm gonna zoom out for a second. Yeah, it's so much blue. It's so much blue. This might again moment flip towards the Polish here. Mind you that they still have that magical little OP at the front. The lowlands, but for a second blocked.
Okay. It looks like the lowlands team is finally gonna get a spawn wave in where they all don't get wiped immediately. So that's good.
Yeah.
Lowlands are pushing, smoke everywhere. This is just chaos, man. Just pure chaos. Lowlands trying to hold. They're getting progress, but they're not. It's not cap weight for them right now. Poles got the cap weight. It's gonna flip.
And that is the flip. The Polish take the bridge.
But look at the cost now. Look at where the Polish OPs are.
Polish OPs?
Right?
Oh, they're
Polish
all
OPs
forwards, yeah.
are all forward, right? So they have to shift them forward to get the progress. And so all I think the Lowlands team has to do now, right, is they just need to kind of freeze this push, let their numbers come back. They've got 7 minutes and change. That's a lot of time.
True.
And like it's really hard to run backwards on the bridge, you know? So like if they can wipe these OPs, it can come back to haunt them really quickly. And that's what we found is like, you know, the pushes can just come back so fast. This is the third cap we've seen in what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
So
yeah. And I can see the Polish getting very, very heavily hit here on the sub-bridge area. And the point is again starting to get conquered.
And look at the cat. And this is actually where it gets really, really dangerous for the Poles. Just a few of them alive right now on the bridge. It looks like the push isn't getting anywhere for the Lowlands team, but those OPs are in high-risk positions for this Polish team. Very high risk.
Well, one is below the thing, one is above, and the other one is also above. Okay.
One just went down.
Oh, yeah, the forward one has been destroyed here at the very front. And they're losing more and more people on the maintenance bridge here.
And I said 9 minutes ago. I'm sorry. It's 11 minutes. Right? We started at what?
So we have 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. Let's
6 minutes 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Gonna be on 45 in the end. Yeah.
Yes.
But they are losing more and more people now. That being said, it doesn't look like the red is again. The Lowlands are pushing forward here.
It was really big wiping that outpost. So the Poles just have significantly less bodies on the bridge. So just by being alive, the Lowlands team is getting cap progress. Although it is coming back now.
They are hammering this old Prussian bridge, I have to say. Holy moly.
And Spawn Wave comes in. So you are going to see significant cap progress, I think, for the Lowlands team, as long as they can stay alive. As we see Charlie's squad, Blesku's squad from the Polish team having to run from off-bridge to on-bridge.
Oh, that was an on-point hit with the rocket there. And I think, no, it did not destroy the OP at least. That's nice. But that was a really meaty one. That was a meaty one. Ay.
Getting some lag here with all the smoke coming out. Oh boy.
It is a lot of condensed action in one little area here, to be fair.
So here we go. So this Polish squad is getting back onto the bridge slowly.
Yeah, they're still on my screen. Hey, I can see them in the distance now. Make their way between the towers of Ludendorff Bridge. Now, mind you, we could have talked about the also on the side bench, because now I know Team 17 is still thinking about adding that skirmish mode, as you know, which a lot of people disagree heavily on. I wouldn't mind if it would be like this.
Yeah,
a
would have been
thing
nice.
for like equal sides, bit more of the gun game. I know historically maybe not the most realistic then, but you know it would be a fun one.
I'm getting some significant. I gotta zoom away for a second. My lag is terrible.
Yeah, it's a lot. I need to stay close to the action though. I need to get all the intake here right now.
Okay, so it looks like Lowlands was not able to take the initiative. Poles are swinging it back a little bit, but we do see capture progress coming back for the Lowlands team.
Again.
This has got overtime written all over it.
Yeah.
So we will see. 4.5 minutes to go.
Well, you say that, but 4.5 minutes, it could still be that one team overextends and gets pushed off the bridge. Also an option.
Yeah. Enough time left where I feel like any option is available. We do see all 3 outposts for the Poles are like right next to each other now. So
oh yeah, because oh god,
that is high risk, right? So you know, if you lose your front line and the Lowlands team pushes in,
up, the first one is gone.
One goes down. Charlie OP beats it, and Blesku's dead again. So you know, wait, this could be very bad news for the Poles here.
Yeah, they're also still losing the point here.
I mean, it's a long run in, right? So I mean, the Poles, that entire squad now is gonna have to run back from Garrison.
Yep.
It's gonna take them 2 minutes just to get back to the bridge, and there's 3.5 minutes left. So, okay, these 2 squads of Polish players have to Alamo this and not give it up. They gotta find a way to hold. That was an American reference.
Oh yeah, I know, from The Simpsons, Elmo, it's the Spanish version of Mo, clearly, yes, that's clearly.
You know, I was just thinking, Alberg, you're like the perfect person to cast this game, because you're
I
right
am.
in between.
Oh, okay. I'm not just the perfect person in general, but sure.
Oh, you
sure.
are. But the Poles are on one side of you. The Poles border Germany, and the Lowlands and the Belgians border Germany. So look at that. You're just the perfect middle ground for this match.
Yes, let the German handle the Poles and the Dutch and the Belgians. Yes, that's gonna be a timely statement. Yes, clearly. Sure. Let's make it like this, Avidus. Sure.
You know what? What I was trying to say is you're a great neutral to cast this.
I'm the Switzerland part of the German-speaking area. I see. Oh my God! And Pavel has put out the flamethrower.
This is.
He's
getting close. Wait, he might wipe OPs here. He just fell short. He was like 3 steps away from wiping an outpost. Oh, that could have changed the game right there. That could have really changed the game.
Well, you say that, but we're still. It's just barely over 2 minutes, no? But it's still there that overtime is all over this bridge. You might need to stay longer. This might be like a long overtime.
Yeah, this could be 5 to 10 minutes of overtime potentially.
Or it might be just 1 second, depending on. Are they team killing each other nearly again? Good God, Poles, watch out!
The Lowlands team's got to be careful. They've really lost the mass of their push, and it's starting to swing back to the Poles here.
The thing is, what I'm looking right now is mostly I just want to see where Pavel is, because he had the flamethrower. I would like to love. Yes, it again. We're getting to public camp. Yes.
I gotta talk. With 90 seconds to go, I gotta talk about this. I mean, with the group dynamic the way it is in this group, the Lowlands team has already, picked up a loss against the Great Britain and Ireland.
Yes.
If they were to lose both matches today, that would put them at 0-3, and the pressure is on them. They've really got to get results in their remaining matches to get through to the elimination stage. Yeah. So if you're this Lowlands team, you have got to find a way to get a point out of this game at minimum. You really need to win it, or you're up against it in these final 3 matches. You basically have to win your final 3.
I mean, fighting against Great Britain and Ireland was a tough one. Now with them having quite a powerful team, and with Great Britain and Ireland, let's just call them GBI. There we go. With GBI being an amazing get-together team, they're really amazing skill GBI there. Yeah, I'm waiting to see more matches of GBI and others.
Yes, and
being Great Britain and Ireland, clearly, yes.
30 seconds, and Lowlands team has got to get some kills here.
They need to get in. They need to get in the bridge.
They need to kill, and they need to get in. Blesku getting in behind. Oh boy.
Bit behind, but did not go well.
Oh, we got to watch for overtime here. This could be really close.
Yeah.
Lowlands team is fighting for their life right now. They've got to get a point out of this match. Oh.
Contested, still contested. It's still overtime.
It was overtime for 1 second.
1 freaking second.
1 second of overtime.
Well, I'll bet we're gonna be in like 5 for 10 minutes. That's how it's gonna go.
Yeah, 1 second.
They do. I have to say that the Lowlands team did salvage 1 point out of this game, and that's big. They did literally just get a point out of this. And that could be big later in the tournament. So good on the Lowlands team. They fight really close matches today. Didn't get anything out of match 1.
Yeah.
They just squeezed something out of match 2.
That's what they got. Entertainment.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was about as close as it gets with OT. I will confirm the OT result in a minute, but I'm almost positive that was an overtime.
It was OT, definitely. We literally had it on screen. Because there was like 2 millimeters still available. It took a moment. That is definitely overtime.
Yeah, that was really a great match.
I love that.
That was really fun. I don't know if the players are going to say that was fun, but it was fun for us. I had a great time watching it and casting it with you, Alper. That was a blast.
Score still. Was a glorious one. I'm sad that the people didn't use that much flamethrowers, which, to be fair, is a smart idea if you have flamethrowers down there, because you can literally say, okay, lead to the front yourself, go to the front, and then start just burning the ground, because those flames are going to stay up for a few seconds, and they're going to block the whole enemy push.
It was really interesting to see the tactics employed by both teams. I felt strengths here. The Polish Rockets were amazing. Polish Rockets were, I think, maybe won the game. I think the Belgians and the Netherlands team did a little bit better job with OP placement. But the end of the day, the Poles pull it out. Haha.
Oh god.
There you go.
They had
pull it
more.
out. And
They had more of a Polish skill.
the Poles picked up 4 points today, which is really going to help them. And they're looking very strong in their group. They're not guaranteed to qualify with 4 points, but one more win and they are in excellent shape. So really, really good stuff from both teams. Lowlands team has got their work cut out for them. They need to get 5-6 points out of their next 3 games. They got some work to do.
And we look at Ludendorff Bridge with people still being on the server for some reason. What a match! I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't have much overtime. But that was a really nice match, Abby.
Yeah. Oh, it was great. It was super competitive. I mean, it could have gone either way. It absolutely could have gone either way. And, you know, Poles just, you know, they had it today. I don't know what else to say. They just had it. They, you know, just had the finishing touches. And that's going to be big for them. I'm going to publish the standings later today with where we're at.
Lovely.
And we're going to see where it brings us. But thank you, Albrecht. Thanks for having me in for the second match. First
Thanks
match was
for
great as
joining
well.
It was certainly. And I think we have a match tomorrow, which is French for tomorrow. I know the Austrians are having a match tomorrow, right? Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep.
Let me look. I can tell you the French and the Danes will play tomorrow.
Does that have a cast yet?
Not yet. So if you wanted to take it, it's all yours.
I might pick that. I thought I saw the Austrians had. Oh, it was. I think the Austrians are fighting ex-Yugoslavia tomorrow as well.
Yes, maybe. I gotta pull it up. And then Ezzy is covering Poland against Switzerland on Friday.
I might poke the French versus the Danish. Because I would assume that Lapinou is going to take that one as the French caster. And I might go on the other side as a Danish Berg. There we go. Also, like that people like 5 minutes ago now are writing 1 hour overtime. Let's go. 1 hour of overtime. Let's go. And it's 1 second. Okay. But that has been it, kids. See you around. We're going to raid somebody. I hope you had some fun. We're going to have a little music outro. And thanks for joining me, Abidus.
It was a pleasure. And thank you for casting these games. And, you know, we look forward to more of them. And in 2 weeks, it'll already be the elimination rounds for this tournament upon us. So we're moving quickly here.
Lovely. Ah. And in that case, we're going to say some English. For me. We're saying goodbye. Goodbye, world.
Goodbye.
Bye.